Hi there, it's Mike. In today's video, I'm going to show you a really easy way to display images and content on your Yodeck screen using Canva. Before I start, I'd like to ask a few questions. Do you create your images for Yodeck in Canva? Do you download those images from Canva to your PC and then upload them into the media section on Yodeck? Do you create a playlist in Yodeck and schedule or set the screen to show the playlist? If you answered yes to all those questions, then it's your lucky day because I'm going to show you a way to save a whole heap of time. For those that don't know what Yodeck is, it's a cloud-based signage software that allows you to easily display your content on any screen. It's a simple and affordable way to get your message across, whether you're looking to promote your products or services, share important information, or simply entertain your audience. I've configured a Yodeck on a Raspberry Pi at my local indoor bowling club. We have a TV screen at the front screen so that guests and club members can see all the latest information. This could be upcoming fixtures, events, and past competitions, tempting food dishes from the menu. Basically, anything can be displayed on those screens. Go check out the Yodeck website. I'll leave a link in the description. The workflow that we currently follow to get the images into Yodeck is we create them in Canva, and then from Canva we download them to our computers and then upload them into the all media section in Yodeck. So this is media, and all media can be done in here. And you can see we've got loads of slides, so a lot of work has gone into these different slides. And then what we do is we create a playlist. We either create a new one or we edit an existing one. But basically what we do is we drag and drop those new images into the playlist, and then we set the different times between the different slides. And you can see this particular playlist is 2 minutes and 36 seconds. Now you can have multiple playlists and you can schedule them for different events or fixtures or whatever you want to do. And then what happens is we display that playlist on the TV screen. Now on the TV screen, there is a Raspberry Pi plugged into it, and it's been configured and installed by myself, and it plugs into the TV via the HDMI cable. And that device is Wi-Fi, and it's talking to the router, and in turn is talking to this Yodeck account. Now there's a couple of us that have accounts on Yodeck, and the brilliant thing about Yodeck is that the free version is the exact same package and options and features as the paid version. The only difference is the free version only allows you to display content on one screen. If you want to display content on multiple screens around your club or shop or office, then you need to purchase the software. But for us, it's perfect. On the screen, we can now say we want to play a playlist, and there's different options here. You can do a layout, a media, an app, or you can just turn it off. So currently you can see that the playlist is 2024 from 3oct. So if I go back to the playlist, it was that one that I was in originally, and it's those slides that are currently played. So going back to the workflow, we would normally create a slideshow in Canva and then download, as I said, and then upload it into Yodeck. But now you don't need to do that anymore because there's a much easier way of doing it. And that is, once you've finished with your slides in Canva, you click on Share. And instead of doing a download, you're going to select Embed. And on this embed screen, you're going to click on the second option, which is Smart Embed Link, and you're going to copy that URL. And then you go to Yodeck. Now, under Yodeck, there's an app section. You click into apps and you click the Create App button. And there's a whole bunch of apps that are available to you for Yodeck. And this is the great thing about Yodeck, is like all these different tools can be used in Yodeck. So if you've got a Google or Google Maps or Google Slides and you want to present your slideshow in Yodeck, you can just use that app. But since we're using Canva, we can use the Canva app. So you click on that and you say use app, and then you've got to give it a name. So this is just, I'm going to call it Saturday Test. Give it the same description, Saturday Test. And in the Smart Embed, I'm now going to paste in that URL. I'm going to select the slideshow and I'm going to specify 25 seconds. And then under advanced, I'm going to turn on this periodic refresh rate. Now what that is, if I make any changes to my slide, so let's say I go back in here and I make a change to the slideshow, then you must tell Yodeck that after a certain amount of time, I want you to refresh the screen because I've made changes and I want those changes to reflect on the screen. So you want to set this to as low as it can go, which is 5 minutes. And you don't want it any lower than that because you'll be making calls to Canva, and I think that's why they want to limit it to 5 minutes. Now there's also a fallback image, and what that is, just in case this refresh doesn't work, you don't just want a blank screen to appear on the TV screen. So you want to have a fallback image. So what I'll do is I'll select our logo, and that'll just appear in the middle of the screen if the call to Canva doesn't work. So there's a transparent logo, and then there's another option here, default duration, but when you hover over the eye, it actually talks about this being an item in a playlist, and because we're not using a playlist in this example, we're going to ignore it. I'm not going to worry about availability, but you could turn that on and then schedule this playlist that's coming from Canva. You could schedule it for a particular day or a time during the day. There are endless possibilities. For now, I'm just going to click save. Now, once you've saved something in Yodeck, before it gets pushed to the screen, you have to actually physically click that button to say push to screen. And once you've done that, it'll say yes. And now if we go to the screen that we've got set up, so we need to go and select app, and then we select the app that we've created, which was this Canva Saturday test. So we select it and then click OK. And again, we've made a change now to Yodeck, so we need to save, and then we need to push to screen. And it'll ask us if we want to confirm. Yes, we do. If I go and look at it now, the old playlist is still there because bear in mind there's a bit of a delay. It takes maybe a minute or two before the new playlist from Canva is going to be reflected on the screen. So we'll just give this a few seconds, and there is the first slide, and that's come directly from Canva. So if I click back into Canva, there is the slide, and that is the live view. Now just to show you that there is no slide like that in Yodeck, I'm going to go back to the media and I'm going to select all media, and I'm going to scroll through, and you'll see that that slide is not in all media. So it's coming directly from Canva, and that's the time saver here. And there's the second screen. Now, here is the beauty of this type of solution is now I can come back to the slide in Canva and make a change to those slides. In these two instances, I'm going to put the logo on the silhouette of the bowler. And then all I'm going to do is nothing. I'm just going to wait now, because what's going to happen, according to this app, it's going to wait 5 minutes, and then it's going to do a periodic refresh. And that refresh is going to go and look at what's happened on Canva, and it'll realize that there's been a change, and it'll push that change onto the screen. So again, you're not having to go into a playlist and mess around with the slides and fiddle around with new images. You can do everything directly from Canva. And there is the change. The logo is now in the middle, and that is the same logo that I made a change earlier on. And that really is the biggest advantage of using the embed function over downloading the images and then uploading and all of that faff. You can now simply do it through Canva. What a time saver. Just going to wait for the second one to appear, the blue screen with the logo in the middle, and there it is. If you've enjoyed watching this video, please give it a like. If you haven't subscribed to any of my videos yet, please do. It really does help this algorithm get my video out to as many people as possible. And I shall see you in the next video.